The following is a production of the Computer Information Systems Department at the Metropolitan State University of Denver. Hello and welcome. This video is intended to give you basic instructions in the use of myitlab for the course CIS 2010 at the Metropolitan State University of Denver. The first thing you want to do is go to www.myitlab.com, and this is the page that comes up. Your instructor should have given you registration instructions. If you haven't already registered, see your instructor. When you're ready, go ahead and sign in. This will prompt you for a username and password. I'm already signed in, so I'm going to sign in here. And when the course comes up, you want to go to your section. When myitlab opens up for your section, the part that you will want to visit is course materials, and your screen should look something like this. When this page comes up, you will see the e-textbooks, and as you scroll down, you can see each of the labs or homeworks. Let's look through each in turn. Click on the e-text icon. This will show you links to two textbooks. The Using MIS, this is the MIS e-text, is our theory book, which covers basic principles of information systems. You will be assigned weekly readings from this book. It's basically a chapter a week with breaks during test weeks. The other book is our lab book, which tells you how to use Microsoft Excel and Access. Let's look at the Using MIS textbook first. The first time you access the e-text, it might take several minutes to open. After the first time you view the book, it will open much quicker, usually within just a few seconds. When the book opens, the first thing to note is that there is a table of contents on the left-hand side. To expand or shrink the table of contents, just click on the arrows next to the entries. Please note that the pages in the e-text are the same as the pages in the paper version of the book. You can skip to various sections of the book using the table of contents, or you can navigate page by page by using the buttons on the side of the text or the buttons at the top of the screen. The page number is noted here, and you can jump to a specific page. All you have to do is input the page number that you want. I put in 100, it did not show up there, but trust there it is. And it jumped to page 100. If there is a topic you would like to investigate or find, you can enter a keyword into the search box and hit enter. The e-text will search for all instances of the word or phrase you have entered and show you snapshots of all the pages where the term appears. To jump to one of the selections, just click on it. If you want to leave the search options and go back, you can switch between your searches and browsing. Please note, I do find most of the tools up here, such as highlighting and notes, to be unconscionably useless, and I suggest not bothering trying to learn them. It is nice to be able to change the size of the page if you're having trouble reading it. Let's close out of the theory book and get back to the e-text area. Let's explore the lab book. Again, the first time you open this, it might take a few minutes to load, but after the first time, it usually comes up in just a few seconds. The lab book gives instructions on the safe care and feeding of Excel and Access projects. Just like the theory book, you can jump through the book by jumping through the table of contents. You can search page by page. You can also enter a specific page number if you know what you're looking for. I entered page 75, and even though it did go to it down here, finally it showed up there. Just so you know, there are usually not any questions on the tests about Excel or Access. If this changes and there are going to be a few questions about Excel or Access, I will let you know before the test. Next, let's look at the multimedia resources. When I click on this, I can look at basically videos about Excel or Access. They are organized by chapters. These are the same chapters that you will see in the hands-on activities. I'm going to go back to course materials. And let's start to look at the homeworks. Each homework is called a lab, and each lab consists of several hands-on activities and one grader project. Here you see the hands-on activities and a grader project. This is homework 1. It covers 2 chapters. So here's the work for chapter 1. You scroll down. Here's the work for chapter 2. Let's look at a hands-on activity. Each hands-on activity allows you to learn in a simulated environment. No, this is not Excel. It is a website designed to look just like Excel. To do the hands-on activity, you simply do what each task asks you to do. So here I'm being asked to enter a formula in cell D8 that calculates the difference between the house cost and the down payment using relative cell references. So I'm going to go to D8. I can do this in my head. The answer is the difference between $400,000 and my $80,000 down payment is $320,000. I'm going to hit enter, and I'll be told that I made a mistake. That's because I didn't follow the instructions. I'm being told very specifically to use relative references in this formula. So I'm going to make a formula. I'm going to do this wrong one more time. 400,000 minus 80,000. That would give me the correct answer numerically, but I'm still going to be told I was wrong because I didn't follow instructions. I'm supposed to use a relative reference, and that means B8 minus C8, and when I do it this time, it will tell me that I did it correctly. Okay, I want to copy down my formula, and it'll say, question complete, way to go. Now it is telling me to enter a formula into cell F8 to calculate the rate per period. I have no idea how to do this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down to Learning Aids. If I go to read, it will open the textbook and take me to the place in the textbook that will show me how to do what I'm being asked to do. If I go to watch, it opens a video that shows me exactly what to do to complete this task.
Click cell F8 and type =E8 \B5. Click the Enter button to the left of the formula bar. Double-click the fill handle in cell F8. Click cell F9. On the Quick Access toolbar, click Undo.
It's showing you how to do it wrong, and then it's showing you how to do it right.
Click cell F8. Click within B5 in the formula displayed in the formula bar, and then press F4. Click the Enter button to the left of the formula bar. Double-click the fill handle in cell F8.
So it showed you exactly what you need to do to complete that part of the task. You also have access in the Learning Aids section to practice.
Click cell F8 and type =E8 /B5.
So instead of watching someone else do it, you get to do it yourself. I'm going to click in the cell. I'm going to type the $E8 divided by B5.
Click the Enter button to the left of the formula bar.
Step by step how to do what you need to do to finish the task.
Double-click the fill handle in cell F8.
You get the idea. The reason this is a good program is you can, if you get stuck, you can read about what you need to do. You can watch a video that will show you exactly how to do what you need to do, or you can do the practice functionality. As you walk through it, it will tell you that you either did a good job and it will move you on, or it will hold you up until you get it right. Once you're all done, you can save it, you can submit it. Be sure to hit save once in a while as you walk through these activities. If you have to take a phone call or for some other reason you have to log out of myitlab before you've finished that hands-on activity, if you saved it, when you come back, it will pick up where you left off. When you're done, hit submit, and it will grade all of your work, which is almost always 100%. It doesn't let you move on unless you have finished the activity correctly. That's pretty much it for the hands-on activities. These activities are part of your final grade in this class. For the grader projects, navigate to the grader project. To complete each grader project, you will have to download a Word document that has instructions that tell you what to do and an Excel or Access file where you will actually perform the work you are instructed to do. So you download those files. Click on Download Materials. I have already downloaded these files, but once you download them, you come back and you click Close. I've gone ahead and done the first 2 activities of this assignment, but I put in incorrect values because I want to show you some of the functionalities of myitlab. For this activity, I don't want to put in the now function. It does show me the date, which is what I'm being asked to put in, but that's not what I'm being asked to do there. I've also put in the wrong VLOOKUP function. I'm going to go ahead and save this and submit it. To submit the file, just go ahead and choose File. You will go to wherever it's stored, whether it's on your local PC or Dropbox or on a jump drive. You're going to choose the file and then select it. Once you've done that, you will submit it for grading. Once you submit the file for grading, usually within just a few seconds, it will show you a grade. When you come back to your grades, it will show you your score. I got an abysmal 5%. I want to improve this, so I come over to the bar and I click on it and it says View Submissions. This will tell me in depth what I've done wrong. I want to look at my latest submission, and when I click on it, up pops the detailed breakdown of what I did wrong. It shows me step by step how many points were possible and how many I earned. It gives me some help over here, but the real help in myitlab comes from the marked up report. Go ahead and click on that. It shows me a simulation of the file that I submitted. And when I click on the X's, they show me what I did wrong. This actually tells me the exact formula that I should have put in there. I put in a formula that was now, but they were looking for today. It's telling me what I did wrong. And here's the punchline. You can close this out, come up to download your submission with live comments. This will download an Excel file with a breakdown of all the points and how you did, and it will also show you the file that you worked on, and it will show you comments that will help you. This tells me in the cell B2 the formula is not set to today. It was set to now. Now I can make changes to this file and save it and resubmit it, and myitlab will grade that. So I'm going to change it to what it was supposed to be today. And you'll see that my formula up here says today. Down here it shows me the output of the function. I did make an effort at this, so it's going to show me here's my formula that I put in. Here's what I should have put in. You'll see that it tells me exactly the VLOOKUP formula that it was looking for. It was looking for the range membership. It was looking for column 2 instead of column 3, and it was looking for false instead of true. I can change all that right there. So I want to change this to the formula I was given. I want to change A18 to C20, 3 to 2, and false. Here we go. When I've changed this function, it will give me the answer I was looking for. I do have to go ahead and copy this down to complete the activity, but you see the idea. They're showing me exactly what to put in to fix my work. This is a huge advantage. Please learn to use the debugger functionality, this marked up report functionality in myitlab. Once you've made your changes to this file, you can resave it. I always like to put V1, V2 at the end of my documents. That way I know which version it was. Was it version 1 or version 2? You can resubmit your file and probably end up with a much better grade. This video has been a demonstration of some of the basic functionalities that we use to complete the homeworks in myitlab in CIS 2010. If you have any questions, please email your instructor. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.